go to prison for playing Fortnite in these 5 countries. In Cuba, Epic Games isn't allowed to publish anything, meaning Fortnite can't be accessed. Just like in Syria, where sanctions means it's illegal for Fortnite to be supported or played. And for the last 6 years, Iran has actually been blocked from accessing games like Fortnite. And it's no surprise in North Korea that has no internet access and completely cut off from the rest of the world, they're definitely not playing. But the last country's a weird one, as it did have Fortnite until it was removed a few years ago, except it had no item shop, unlike the rest of the world, which you should check to make sure you've got code allié entered. As the last banned country is China. Fortnite is dying. And is it Roblox's fault? As Roblox's current player count is over double Fortnite's most players ever, and even Fortnite's most popular modes are simply being copied over from Roblox. But the problems could be deeper than this, like skill-based matchmaking, hackers, and the complete lack of any Fortnite story. But with huge new collabs on the way, will it be enough to save the game? Just in case it's not, I made a Roblox channel and the second video already has 1 million views. Who's the most powerful superhero in the entirety of Fortnite? Well, Iron Man helped us defeat Galactus by literally hacking the 0 point, but the Hulk did use the Infinity Gauntlet to literally save half the universe and survive. But Roguelike is even more powerful as she has the ability to absorb other people's powers. But Superman does have super strength, speed, and invulnerability, and heat vision, and X-ray vision. He's pretty strong. But the Scarlet Witch can change reality, which means no one can even get to her to defeat her. But there's one hero in Fortnite that's just so much stronger than everyone else. And I heard their powers actually get stronger after they entered code allié in the item shop. Considered the most powerful Avenger and with no known weaknesses, it's Captain Marvel. IShowSpeed saved this fan's life by playing him in Fortnite. So over 3 years ago, Speed was live streaming himself playing against fans for V-Bucks. As he came against this person, they said that they needed V-Bucks to help out him and his mum, who were kind of homeless at the time. And even though Speed was much better than him, he decided to help him out by letting the fan win the game and sending him some money. But 3 years later, they finally met again, and this time Speed did something incredible.
He won so we can get you a house, so you won't be homeless anymore.
Which is the rarest fish stick in Fortnite. I bet you can't guess it. Starting with the original, released almost 7 years ago now, he is still the most popular. Contract Giller is from a paid pack, and he's used way more than other fish sticks, just like Tuna Fish and Fish Stick from Battle Passes. Then there's Triggerfish, who's one of the oldest fish stick skins. Frozen Fish Stick is popular because the pack comes back every single year, just like Falalala Fish Stick as well. But things are getting rare now, as both Gummy Fish Stick and Bog Stick, some of my favorites. Fishpool, the iconic Deadpool mashup skin, is actually very rare. And a Princess Felicity fish is actually not used by many people. And there's sticks from the newest NBA collab. And the Atlantean fish stick I think so cool, but barely used at all. And Fish Skull and Fish Drift are the third and second rarest skins. I almost forgot about them. So who's the rarest fishy of them all? If you're ever picking up a fish stick skin in the item shop, make sure you've got code allié entered, as the rarest one is Robo Fish Stick. Celebrities doing their Fortnite emotes in real life, like the new Daft Punk skins with their All Around the World song, and Booger's Bring It Around emote, which actually got banned for being too sus. And then Slim Shady emote is of course straight out of his music video, and Kabe Lame with his iconic famous hand gestures. The recent John Cena Peacekeeper emote got Epic in a load of trouble and will definitely not be coming back. The super popular Rolly emote was actually created by rappers AO and TO. And Kai Cenat worked with Epic to create the Thai Lil Dance. With Travis Scott recently talking about his Fortnite event, are we going to see the return of his Rage emote? The official Simpsons Fortnite trailer. Who's going to win? Part 1! Let's take a look at what's coming. Oh my goodness. What is that skin? Smashing through windows, new pets, Healy Simpsons. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Was that a crusty mythic pistol? Oh my goodness, the nuclear power plant launching tomorrow. Enter code allié. Quickly, Jonesy has farted on the Fortnite map and you need to find a place to hide. Pick your hiding spot by double tapping somewhere on the map above me. Let's see if you survive. I'm afraid if you tried to hide in the water, you're the first to be taken out by Jonesy's fart. And if you thought hiding in the middle would save you, think again. But the fart doesn't stop there. Jonesy ate a lot of Taco Bell and even more of the map has become toxic. Which means the only ones to make it out alive were the ones that were smart and picked the high ground, did you survive? This is all 5 of my Allier intros from the 15 years of me making videos, starting with the most viral, which I'm sure you've all seen at this point. And if we jump back to 2017, my YouTube logo had the full Allier name in it, and also some awesome music to go with it. Then in 2015, I spent months working with an animator on this intro, and if you've watched a Call of Duty video, you'll definitely remember this. Going back even further to 2012, I used my XX Allier XX PSN name within a Transformers-inspired intro, but my very first intro was made by me on my laptop 15 years ago. To start the intro, simply double tap the screen as this is what it looked like. The most used emotes in Fortnite. Starting off with My World, that's a banger. And at number 9, Roly. Damn, 2 emotes from the same artist. Focus icon emote at number 8, that's impressive. Of course it'd be a toxic emote on this list. Default dance, who doesn't love this one? Whoa, Boogie Down is more popular than the default dance. Steady, this emote was actually in a battle pass, so you can never get it again. Top 3. Look, no matter how many times you ask, I am not attempting the gritty. Number 2, everyone's flexing their crowns. Look, if you got more than me, let me know by double tapping on the screen. I'm sure you all do. Finally, the number 1 most used emote in Fortnite is... This is every leaked collab coming to Fortnite soon. Sabrina Carpenter will be the star of the next Fortnite festival season. Customizable Iron Man skin is coming with a special Doctor Doom variant. Red Hulk smashes into the shop to sync with a new Marvel film, along with Falcon getting his own outfit too. Travis Scott could return with the release of his brand new Dramchak. Avatar skins arrive with Banshees as gliders. Superman will finally be getting a second skin with an updated look for the new movie. The creator of Ben 10 says he wants to collaborate with Fortnite. Demon Slayer is set to be the next big anime collaboration with multiple new skins. James Bond is set to arrive in Season 2 to line up with a new heist theme perfectly. There's one massive collaboration that's finally coming back to Fortnite after 1,000 days, so don't forget to have code Allier in the item shop for when she returns, as it's Chun-Li. Is your name cursed? Behind one of these 7 doors is a ghost and it's coming for you. But let's see if you can catch it before that happens by using your name. First, pick any one of these 7 doors and put your finger on it. Starting on the door you picked, I want you to spell out your name, moving one space for each letter that's in your name. You can go either way around the circle. Okay, go. I'll give you guys a few seconds to do that. Perfect! Numbers will now be appearing on all the doors. You need to move the number of spaces shown on your door in a counterclockwise direction. Okay, go. Remember guys, you have to move counterclockwise. Amazing! You are now on your final door. The ghost is about to be revealed, but let's make a deal. If the ghost is behind your door, you have to subscribe. Okay, to find out where the ghost is, use your finger as a key and double tap the door you're on to open it up. Let's take a look. Did you catch it? Fortnite's full of secrets and hidden details that 99% of players never noticed, like Zeus's locker, which secretly contains a picture of his daughter, Aphrodite. And there's the shadow bombs, which is actually designed to look like a dragon with spikes for teeth and screws for eyes. There's also a secret version of Midas that wears glasses that can only be seen on his statue in his yacht. And if you ever noticed the secret snake minigame that's on the old tactical shotgun, or that bushes change color depending on the biome you're in. Raptors have a secret ability as well, where they can open doors, just like in the Jurassic Park movies. Fortnite secretly included Kirby in the Party Royale trailer, but Nintendo weren't happy about it. And Epic even added a secret C-Day NPC that even had a description that talked about crazy challenges, just like the ones in his videos. And this loading screen would tease tons of things coming to Fortnite years later. But the biggest secret of them all is in Chapter 2, to reveal what it is. Double tap the screen, as if we look closer at the center island, we can actually see the outline perfectly matches the OG island. Turtle Beach have just released a new Stealth 700 headset being packed with features, making it honestly one of the best gaming headset on the market right now. I've got my hands on it, so let me tell you all about it. As it firstly comes with 2 USBs. You can plug one into your PC, another one into your console, and with a simple press of a button on the headset, you can swap between either audio sources instantly. It also has dual wireless and Bluetooth, which means you can hear your friends on Discord or listen to music whilst also hearing your in-game music from your PC or console at the same time. The headset has 60mm drivers for incredible audio quality. The headphone cups are super comfy, so you can game for hours. With over 80 hours of battery life with a super quick charge, you can game on these things for ages. It also has a flip microphone. If you flip it up, you'll instantly mute yourself. It also has AI-powered noise reduction, which means if you're in a loud environment, your friends will still be able to hear you super crystal clear. So if you're looking to rank up your gaming headset, this is literally launched this week with limited stock, so you can find the prices, even more features of the headset, and more details using the link in the description. And don't forget, use code ALIA at checkout on the Turtle Beach website for a discount across all their products. I attempted to reach Unreal for the very first time in Fortnite as I was placed into Silver 1 and had so much fun taking Fortnite more seriously again, getting to grips with snipers to get myself multiple wins to progress into Gold, and then even more snipes to bring me up into Platinum as I started to realize I can't get too cocky as I got taken down to come second place. I needed to focus up as I moved up into Diamond, where in Zero build rank, you'll actually combine lobbies with Elite, Champion, and even Unreal, so things get so much harder. As I was punished for some poor aim, luckily it was enough to get me into Elite for the very first time, as I found I had to play smarter. And what better than taking down a player that had every single medallion on them, and then sending a push camper into the storm with a shockwave nade to get the win and enter into Champion. Just one rank off my goal, I teamed up with the incredible player Prospering, and we grinded for hours and hours together to try and get me up into Unreal. We had some intense games and managed to win, but it wasn't enough, and the grind will start again next season as, if you're wondering what to play, Fortnite just dropped 3 incredible new modes. Rocket Racing sees you driving around a giant selection of maps and fully customizable vehicles. A well-timed start will boost you off the line and take advantage of drifts to fly past other players. Your vehicle can actually jump as well, so on some of the tougher courses, you'll actually end up upside down. Fortnite Festival combines your favorite skins with your favorite tracks in a music rhythm game. You can jump onto the main stage where you'll pick between guitar, drums, vocal, or bass, and play in a party of up to 4 players with tons of music tracks available. You can also jump into a jam stage to create fun mixes with any tracks you wish, and this feature actually works in Battle Royale as well. LEGO Fortnite cannot be missed, an open world survival adventure that sees you start with absolutely nothing as you harvest, build, create, and survive in a completely randomly generated world. Party up with your friends and adventure together to do whatever you want. Build an insane base, fight enemies in caves, emote with your villagers, the choice is literally yours. Jump into Fortnite now to play all of these new modes and search hashtag what to play to discover even more games to play this December. Who's the shortest skin in Fortnite? Starting off with Iron Man Zero. He may be a short king, but his giant helmet means no one uses him. Don't feel bad for him because Chaos Agent is even smaller. I always wondered who's really beneath that mask. One of the shortest skins in the game is Echo. Is that why all of the sweats use her? Look, Hulk, don't feel too bad about your height. I'm sure you could beat all of us in an arm wrestle. Not only did they make Dummy very short, they even forgot to give him a mouth. But they made up for Southpaw's height by giving her 2 additional metal arms and even different colored eyes. All of those cube assassin powers came at a cost, being very short, unfortunately. Can't lie, Thanos seems a little less scary now that I know he's so short. At this point, I would just like to point out that the shorter skins don't actually have smaller hitboxes in game, by the way. Otherwise, everyone would be using skins like ISO, but they don't. So who's the shortest skin? To find out, just double tap the screen as we reveal which skin it is. It's Mecha Team Leader. Dragons have arrived in Fortnite as I checked out all the amazing new LEGO Fortnite Ninjago experiences in this ad for the LEGO group, starting with Dragon Ninja as I took down waves of enemies, found new ninja weaponry, and then me and my teammates took on the final boss where we managed to knock him off the map, taking him down. And next up was Ninja Tycoon, and I was hooked. I started off getting a small amount of gold, slowly upgrading my dojo, but after a bit of grinding, I was getting 700 gold a hit, and my base was soon maxed out, and it looked incredible. Then it was time for the LEGO Fortnite Odyssey Ninjago update, where my ninja training began. I did some exploring and put my ninja skills to the test, and then crafted my first ever 5-star health charm, and then upgraded to 5-star nunchucks. As I then hunted down my hardest opposition to test my ninja skills, make sure to check out these islands and everything Ninjago in LEGO Fortnite and become a ninja yourself, as I found my target, and this is how it went. Oh my god! Which Fortnite character has the most kills? Well, Hawk, one of the original defaults, has 2 eliminations in the very first Fortnite Battle Royale trailer, technically giving him the first elimination ever. Spitfire, another classic skin, got 3 eliminations in Season 0 using the shotgun, grenade launcher, and even the snowball launcher. Headhunter also has 3, one with the original Zapper Trap, and all of this happening in Fortnite's very first trailer. Sparkle Specialist actually got 4 eliminations at once, thanks to a boogie bomb and a well-placed RPG shot. Jones has 10 eliminations, most of them on IO guards, but one also on Peely where he technically turned him into a smoothie. The Herald also killed 10 characters whilst they were defending the island from it being consumed by Chrome. Foundation comes in with 11 kills, all of it happening whilst rescuing Jones and flipping the island upside down. But there's one character with more kills than anyone. To reveal who it is, simply double tap the screen. With a total of 14 eliminations, it's Dr. Doom. These are the rarest cosmetics in Fortnite, and I bet none of you have the last one, starting with the Epic Games banner, something that was only given to Epic Game employees and never sent to anyone else. Galaxy is officially the most expensive skin in Fortnite, costing $1,000 to unlock with the Samsung Note 9. The Jedi Training emote is super rare, as you could only get it by completing every one of the Star Wars quests in 1 week back in 2019. A bit like the Snowflake Umbrella, the first ever seasonal victory reward was only given to players that won during Season 2 and will never be available again. Fresh is an emote that got Epic Games sued, and as a result, it can never return to the item shop again. Indigo Kuno was a skin sent to only the top 6,000 players in the PlayStation Cup back in 2020, and the Sunfall Scythe is a Japanese exclusive pickaxe, only given out through V-Buck physical codes for 1 month last year. But there's one skin rarer than any other cosmetic, owned by only a few hackers. Double tap the screen to reveal the world's rarest skin, as it's Brilliant Bomber. I broke into the new secret bunker and found something crazy. There's a giant door being completely sealed shut, but I could hear something trying to escape inside. So I tried using some of the brand new weapons like the towhook cannon and the laser rifle, but they just weren't strong enough. So I attempted to crash into the door using the mythic guitar, and it nearly worked, even cracking the bunker. But the vault still wouldn't open, so I had to think outside to the box, heading to the nearest forecast tower to collect this season's only keycard, taking it all the way back to the bunker to attempt to open it. And even though there's a keypad next to the front door, it still wouldn't open. I even took down all the mythic bosses, collect all 3 of the mythic medallions, brought them back to the bunker door to see if they would unlock it, but this didn't work either. However, after hours of trying different ways, I finally got a look inside. Just double tap the screen to come and take a look as we go in to see a giant laboratory with one test tube containing the new Wolverine and the other a mysterious banana peel that could mean we're getting Wolverine Peely. Top 10 Lego Fortnite skins. Renegade Wader. Seeing her in Lego form is just blowing my mind. Fabio the Rainbow Unicorn just looks amazing. Beef Boss. Who'd ever think we'd get a burger head in Lego? I just love this Lego version of Sky. This collab just works so well. The hair, whatever that thing is around its neck, it deserves to be on this list by how cool it looks. Bush Ranger. I love how cute his little face looks. He looks so happy to be in Lego form. The mammoth head converted so well into Lego. I love this Christmas skin. Number 3, Fish Sticks. How amazing does he look in Lego form? Number 2, this was of course my OG Fortnite skin, so I'm a little bit biased, but I love his hair and his backwards hair. And at number 1, the best Lego Fortnite skin has to be Peely. Fortnite just deleted one of the biggest features in the game, and they could be trying to scam us, and nobody's noticed. But let's start with the good news at least, as Epic have announced that dates are going to be coming to the Fortnite item shop in Season 3 to let you know when items are leaving, which means you'll no longer need to rush to get the skin that you want. But the bad news is they've secretly been raising prices in the shop for new items. As a result, things are getting expensive, with basic skins increasing by 400 V-Bucks from 800 to 1,200, and short emotes rising by 300 from 200 to 500 V-Bucks, which is a huge increase. But this isn't the first time that things have been overpriced in the item shop, as Epic were recently forced to reduce the cost of cars from 4,000 down to 2,500 V-Bucks, and instruments from 1,500 back down to 1,000 V-Bucks. This time things might not change, as they have now removed rarities of skins in-game, something that's been here since day 1 of Fortnite. So now nobody knows if a skin's legendary or common, and even if you go into your locker, you can't tell. And I gotta say, I do not like this, and double tap the screen if you agree. I want Epic to change things back to the way that they were. Quickly, the storm is taking over the actual world and you need to find somewhere to hide. There's a few places you can pick, so you need to make the right decision. Maybe you hide in the country you already live in, or is there a better place to choose? Take one more look at the map as you only have a few more seconds to decide, and then lock in your answer by double tapping wherever on the map you want to hide in, as we're about to find out which place is safe. Are you ready? Did you survive? These are the rarest emotes in Fortnite, starting with It's Complicated, a dance that won't come back because it got Epic sued for making it. Pull Up, an Icon series dance that hasn't been seen in over 1,000 days after being blacklisted in 2021. Travis Scott's Headbanger could return one day, but only if he agrees it. Scenario, an incredible emote that was only available in Chapter 1 by buying a really expensive phone. Jedi Training is actually the rarest Star Wars emote that was locked behind limited time quests back in 2019. Welcome is a really simple shop emote that was only available during the end event and has never come back since. Kiss the Cup, released to celebrate the 2019 World Cup, it was only in the item shop for 2 days. Fresh will probably never return again because of a lawsuit filed against Epic Games as it's based upon the Carlton dance. But there's one emote that's rarer than all of these. It hasn't been seen for over 2,300 days. It's the Floss. When the clock hits 0, the most exclusive Fortnite cosmetic will be coming to the item shop for the first time ever, having only been awarded to FNCS champions each season and then removed from their locker when the next champions are crowned. The fact that this is being sold for everyone to own is a world's first, and it's something I'm very excited to add to my Fortnite locker. There's just a few seconds left before the item shop updates, so double tap the screen if you're excited to find out and enter code ALIA if you're picking up this incredible item. As in 3, 2, 1... here it is. Skins appear as skeletons when hit with the lightning bolts. Miners can turn lightning bolts gold. If 2 players collide using the wings of Icarus, they'll fall to the ground. Pickaxing the boss statues will also make them spawn. Holding the aspect of speed medallion means you take no fall damage. Dive bombs from max height with the wings of Icarus will one-shot the other player. Standing atop of Mount Olympus will allow you to see the entire map. Going in the green water gives you the ability to dash. Breaking the gold chest rather than opening it will guarantee you the wings of Icarus. Midas is back on the island inside his yacht. But he will be soon. Midas' crew react to you being Midas. You can dash through walls using the Cerberus medallion. A new thermal scope will allow you to see enemies through walls. A new thermal scope can allow you to see enemies through bushes. Ares' damage buff will work with Zeus's lightning bolt. You can now eat fruit whilst moving around. Aspect of speed is faster than a whiplash. You can open the weapon bunkers early with a bunker. What's the most expensive skin in Fortnite? Dark Vertexing had to be bought with the Xbox One S console, but things get a lot more expensive. With the Eon skin at $295, Nintendo aren't left out with the double Helix skin that came with a Switch console. But it's not only gaming consoles that got skins, as the Glow skin was available for people with Galaxy devices, but not as expensive as the Royale Bomber, the very first exclusive skin partnering with the PlayStation 4. And the people that bought an Nvidia graphics card just to get the Stealth Reflex skin were super annoyed when it ended up in the item shop. To make up for it, everyone with the graphics card got an alternate style, the Wonder skin. Things are getting seriously expensive as we get into the top 3. With the Honor Guard only available the Honor View 20 at $650. Number 2 spot goes to the iconic skin with this incredible emo and design. So what's more expensive than that? To find out the most expensive skin ever released in Fortnite, double tap on the screen, costing a total of $1,000, the Galaxy skin. This was Peely when he was just 1 year old, as we take a look at the evolution of all of his skins, as he got turned into a smoothie. So we got the P1000 robot, and poor Peely got cut in half before suiting up to become an agent. And then for summer, he peeled his skin off, but quickly got it back as he became a gladiator, and then got some futuristic upgrades before getting completely turned into ice. Peely then turned black and white as a cartoon, and then went on a Lego adventure, and even stole Wolverine's claws. But to see Peely's rarest final evolution, just make sure sure code Allier is entered in your item shop as he got turned into a banana split. These animals will be extinct in your lifetime. Lions' population has dropped over 90% in the last 100 years. Their biggest threat is humans taking away their land. Polar bears only have 22,000 left in the wild, with their numbers rapidly dropping as the earth temperature rises and their home starts melting. The cross river gorilla is the rarest gorilla in the world, only found in small parts of Nigeria and Cameroon, and an animal gone as soon as 2025, with only 250 left in the wild. Double tap the screen to reveal the most endangered animal in the world. It's the Saola. Guys, Nick A30 is no longer family friendly. As we all know that he never swears no matter what, and will even go absolutely crazy if he hears anyone swearing on his stream. And that even happened with me, as when we were playing together, someone spelt out a curse word using sprays, which he did not like. But after years of no one ever knowing if Nick actually swears, he was live playing Fortnite when it finally happened. A word we never thought he'd ever say came from his mouth, and he instantly regretted it.
I knew that was gonna happen.
This banana made XQC go crazy, as back in 2018, before he became one of the biggest streamers in the world, XQC played a lot of Fortnite. But something would happen almost every game, and it stopped him from winning, as there was this one Peely skin that managed to stream snipe him and get into almost every match just to kill him as quickly as he could. And then he'd go ahead and do the saxophone emote until XQC went back to the lobby. This even happened in arena rank games for hours and hours over the season. Jewel Trooper managed to do this hundreds of times. At one time, XQC even managed to get his revenge by taking down the banana with a little help from Tfue. But then they went missing, having not been seen for 5 years. Everyone thought that maybe they'd been banned. Until Season OG, when I went to check the shop and make sure code Allier was entered, I found Epic had trolled him by adding this. Epic are giving out this free skin, but only if you follow these steps. So listen up, as you first need to go to epicgames.com, log into your Fortnite account, and then click on your name in the top right corner and select the account option. Then on the left-hand side, click on apps and accounts, and on this page, you'll find a new My Disney option. Just click on the connect button and then create or log into your My Disney account. And once connected, simply boot up Fortnite and make sure that you've entered code Allier into the Fortnite item shop, as you'll then instantly receive a Stormtrooper skin on your account. Me and Lachlan are no longer friends, as he's made me lose thousands of dollars. In our most recent video together, he'd complete a challenge and I'd spin the wheel, and at first I didn't lose many V-Bucks, a few thousand here and a few thousand there, but then it got so much worse, with Lachlan winning prize after prize after prize, even winning 100,000 V-Bucks, but that is nothing compared to what ended up happening next. So please, like, seriously, go to the item shop, put code Allier in to help me get even a fraction of the V-Bucks back that I lost, because this ended up happening. A lot of spin. No, dude, chill off the million V-Bucks. Chill! Yo! Chill! Yeah! Oh, man! These Fortnite moments changed the game forever. Ooh. Summit! First ever Bill fight. Look how high they were. Let's go, baby! Oh, L2 spam. Dude, he's auto-aiming through the bush. What have we got here? Oh, double bump! Oh my god.
90s you can like practice over and over
this is
again.
iconic.
What's a 90? Yeah.
You just
What the hell was that?
Up and down.
I've never heard of a 19 till then as well. Rocket riding! The first ever rocket ride! And then Ninja team killed someone!
Oh my god.
It was by accident,
I killed my teammate. Oh
but
my
they
god.
removed team killing after that.
Please.
Oh!
Come on. Give it to me.
The infinite healing slap swap spot!
And now, we're going to go for the
this is
greatest
my favorite.
Fortnite win of all
This
time.
is my
Here we go.
favorite! From the
We're
top of
going down
the
with
sky
one shot.
base! No! Fortnite's rarest pickaxe ever is going to be coming to the item shop, and there's even a way to get it early. As the original FNCS pickaxe was only ever granted to current winners of that season's FNCS, meaning only a few players ever had this pickaxe at one time. But Epic just announced that it will soon be coming to the item shop, and I'll be getting it early. And potentially you could too. To find out how, just make sure code Allier is entered in your shop, ready for this incredible axe to arrive. And if you get tickets for the FNCS Pro-Am happening on May the the 10th, which I'll be playing in, you get a physical code to unlock it for free. Is using this controller cheating? Because when I plug into my PC and press these buttons, the controller starts polling at 1000 hertz, reducing the input delay on any of your button presses, but that's not all. If I flick this switch, the triggers turn into digital presses, making you shoot as fast as possible. And pressing this secret button swaps between 3 different profiles, each with their own custom preset buttons for the back 4 paddles. The anti-drift Hall effect keeps your sticks precise and smooth for longer than ever. To reveal the biggest hack of this controller, just visit this website pinned in the comments or scan this QR code, where you'll find that the Scuff Valor Pro is their cheapest controller ever. It's just $99. Fortnite are killing off rare skins, as yet another OG skin is about to return, following on from Epic bringing back Black Widow, who was missing since Chapter 1 Season 8. So Epic brought her back 4.5 years later, destroying her rarity. This also happened with the iconic Renegade Raider, who was gone for 7 years, despite people thinking she physically couldn't come back to the shop. We even got Trench Raider, a very unknown skin that just vanished from the shop for over 1,600 days until out of nowhere, he suddenly returned. And the next super rare skin returning is currently valued at over $1,000 on the black market and will be returning any day now. So go and check your item shop to make sure code Allier is entered for the massive return of Psycho Bandits. Which Fortnite icon are you inviting to your birthday? If you want your party to be crazy, you'll definitely be inviting iShowSpeed, so just click the like button to invite him. But if you want to be gifted loads of presents at your party, then just leave a comment to invite Mr. Beast. To invite any of these creator icons, you can pick one simply by going ahead and following me. And then finally, do all of the above and share this video with a friend if you want to invite the legend Ronaldo to your birthday. These celebrities are doing their own Fortnite emotes in real life, starting with Marshmallow, who's actually added before the Icon series was even a thing. And the first Icon creator, Ninja, doing his iconic pom-pom dance, which you used to do when you win on stream. Lady Gaga's Rain emote is actually taken straight from a music video with Ariana Grande. And of course, the king himself, Nick A30, dancing perfectly in sync with his Icon emo. Snoop Dogg's Tidy emote actually got Epic in trouble, and it's now really rare and won't come back. The super popular Gritty dance, actually created by the NFL player Justin Jefferson, as his touchdown celebration. And Bruno Mars worked with Fortnite to create the Leave the Door Open emo. And then there's the unreleased XXX emote that could drop any day, so make sure code Allier is entered in your item shop. These are the biggest cheaters in Fortnite's history. Starting with Letwick, who used the giant screens at the Fortnite World Cup arena to see where enemies were, so Epic removed him. Bit like Zachabus, who saw his friend in-game during a tournament, purposely avoided him, and got himself disqualified. Exif got banned back in Chapter 1 after he teamed with others to get free kills to help him qualify for the World Cup. CIA.gov is a famous hacker that targets streamers back in Season 7 by using creative mode in Battle Royale. Repulse God was recently sued by Epic Games because he got another player to qualify for FNCS for him, but the most famous hacker of them all has just been unbanned. To reveal who it is, just make sure code Allier is entered in your item shop. It helps me out a ton as we're seeing the return of Jarvis. How good are your eyes? If you can spot all the differences in these 4 photos, your eyes are perfect. Starting off easy. If you can't spot this, you may need to go and get your eyes checked, but don't worry, it's gonna get so much harder. Next up is medium level. This one's a little bit more difficult, but if you really focus and don't get distracted, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Okay, things are getting tough now. This isn't easy, but I know if you look hard enough, you'll be able to find it, and I hope you do, because this is nothing compared to the next one. Now it's the ultimate test of focus. Impossible level. Only 1% of people will be able to find a difference in this photo. Even if you slightly lose focus or get distracted, you'll never find it. But if you see it, just let me know by clicking the like button and comment where you found it. What's the slowest emote in Fortnite? I bet you won't guess it. Starting with Bunny Hop, which is actually the oldest emote on this list, but isn't quite as slow as Zombie Shambles, which is only sold for 1 day back in Chapter 2. And then Office Chariot is even slower, as you're basically just spinning in circles. And there's Strut, which is 10 times slower than the walking speed in game. And the free sing-along emote from Winterfest 2020 is even slower than that. Next is Moonbats, which has only been sold in the shop a few times. And number 4 is Focus, as you're texting and walking, just don't walk into a lamppost. Fishy Flourish, my favorite emote on this list, with an epic song, but you're super slow. And number 2, Snoop Dogg's Icon emote, where you only move 1 step per second. So what's the slowest emote? To find out what it is, make sure code Allier is in your item shop, as you literally just shuffle your feet using Icy Wind. I challenge you to a game of Peely Hide and Seek that only 1% of people pass. To start, just make sure you're keeping a close say on Peely is he's about to hide somewhere behind me. Now, get ready to close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Make sure they're closed. No cheating. Okay, Peely is starting to hide somewhere behind me. You can only open your eyes once I tell you. Use this time to think about your favorite Peely skin. And remember to use code ALIA in the item shop. Peely is definitely not making this easy, but he's nearly done hiding. Okay, he's found his spot. You can open your eyes. Let me know if you found him. Lachlan has stolen one of the rarest skins in my Fortnite locker. Because in my spin the wheel video, Lachlan had to complete challenges to win prizes. And the very last challenge in the video was to get a headshot with a sniper, but he only had 1 minute left to try and get it done. Because of the pressure, Lachlan was starting to struggle, so I thought I was in the clear. But that was a massive mistake. Because out of nowhere, with only 30 seconds left on the timer, Lachlan managed to clutch up and get a headshot sniper kill, giving him the chance for one more wheel spin. To find out what he landed in, just help me out by entering code ALIA, as this prize cost me a lot of money. No, don't! What?
আসতে বলুন না, সেটা আমার একটু জরুরি কথা আছে।
বাবা
ভাই
আমি তো এলাকা ছাড়ার আগে
তুমি একটা গিরাট টুকরা ছেলে, যেই ছেলে
তানিয়া আমার পিস্তলটা নিয়ে আয় তো।
টাকা কি দুধটা রাইখে গেলাম।
মাত্র সে ফেসবুকে স্ট্যাটাস দিয়েছে সে একটি অনাথ বাচ্চাকে
কত স্যাক্রিফাইস করছি, এলাকার বড় ভাই থেকে রিক্সা চালক হয়ে গেলাম, আর সেটাই করবো। যে গরম না, আর এই বড় ভাই তোর মায়ের চিকিৎসার দায়িত্ব নিছে। সেলিম ভাই ভালোবাসার লেগে জেল খাটছিল। ভাই আপনি যত কথাই,
এই বাড়িতে ওই বদমাইশটার কথা একবারও ভুলে উচ্চারণ করবা না।
ভাই মিনিমাম আপনি 17 লাইনের একটা কবিতা লেখেন। 17 লাইনের কবিতাটা
কিন্তু ছাপাই না, সব মাথার ভিতরে থাকে। যখন পড়তে ইচ্ছা করে মাথা, আমি জানো ওরে বাপ করে দেব। আর আমি কি কমো জানো? তবু তানিয়া ভালো কেমনে বেটা, কস না কেন, বেটা
এটা পড়ে আপনার প্রেমে পুরো রূপ করে পড়ে যাবো। আর তো আপনি পারবেন ভাই, আপনি পারবেন।
ও 700 লাইন লিখবো, আর বাদ বাকি 300 লাইন আমি লেখা বললাম।
একটু নামিয়ে দাও, মানে ও ছাড়া পাক না পাক তাতে আমাদের কি?
তুমি অনেক ভালো একটা মাইয়া, তোমার অনেক ভালো হইবে।
আমার মা হাসপাতালে ভর্তি, ডাক্তার কইছে 2 ব্যাগ রক্ত আর 1 লাখ টাকা যদি আজকে
জন্য পাগল আর আপনি তানিয়ার জন্য পাগল।
আরে জুলি, এইটারে কয় ভালোবাসা। আরিয়া, তোমার হাতের রান্না।
তোমার বড় ভাইয়ের ভালো না থাকলে এখান থেকে চলে যেতে বলো।
আরে জুলি, তুমি আবার কি রাইখা কি
প্রেমে ফেলতে পারো, তাহলে আমি নিজে দাঁড়িয়ে থেকে তোমার আর তানিয়ার বিয়ে দেব।
সারাদিন ধরে ভিক্ষা করছে, আমাদের 1 লাখ টাকা আর 2 ব্যাগ রক্ত লাগবে। কি করবো বলো, আমি তো আর প্রফেশনাল রিক্সা চালক না, প্রেমিক রিক্সা চালক। আমার তাহলে কি লিখছস, কয় লাইন লিখছস ক?
সে কি তোরে খুব ডিস্টার্ব করতো? আরে না, আরে শোন না একবার কি।
আচ্ছা
ভাই আমাকে আপনার সাথে লেগে যান।
কাম তোরা, বুঝছি তো আমি, আজকে আমার বিজয়ের দিন। এখানে 100 কবিতা আছে, সার্ভিসটা তো একটু আলাদা থাকবে, তাই না?
দেখেন আমি কলেজে যাব, আমার দেরি হয়ে যাচ্ছে, এসব নাটক দেখা
চাইছে আর কি। ওই যে তানিয়া তো পড়াশোনা করে সন্ধ্যার সময় যদি একটু খায় মাথাটা ঠান্ডা।
এই এগুলা কি?
এই কার্ডের ভিতরে আমার মেয়ের নাম লেখা কেন?
বাইরে মনে কর পিক করতে বুঝছো? ওই যা পড়ছে আছে বলছে
জানি আপনি স্টকের ব্যবসা করেন, সিন্ডিকেট কইরা।
এর মধ্যে ওর প্রেমে পাগল হয়ে যাব। আচ্ছা তুই বল, এটা কি সম্ভব? কেন সম্ভব?
ভাই আপনার জেল খাটাইছে ভাই, আমার বুকটা ফাইটে গেছে, আমি 3 দিন ঘুমাইনি, কষ্ট, আমার বুকটা ফাইটে গেছে, আমি অনেক কষ্ট।
শ্বশুর আর তানিয়া আমার বউ, আমি যদি তগো এলাম তানিয়ার চেয়ে কম হইবে কেন? তুমি তানিয়ার চেয়ে বেশি সুন্দরী। আরে কিন্তু আমার আব্বাস সাহেব তোর আত্মীয় লাগে। এখন তুই যদি আমার শ্বশুর এলাকার ভাবি, বড় ভাবি, তোরা সবাই এগো ফ্যামিলির। তানিয়া, আমার তো মনে হয় তুমি 3 দিনের দিন
আল্লাহ জানে কি শুধু এটা
এই রিকশা,
এই ঘটনা ইতিহাস হয়ে থাকবো যে সেলিম ভাই ভালো।
আরে জুলি গেছে বাইরে মনে কর পিক করতে বুঝছো?
মিনিমাম 1700 লাইন কবিতা লাগবো। তুই 700 লিখবি।
পাচ্ছিল এইতেছি।
আমি তোমার ভালোবাসতে পারলাম না। তুমি অনেক ভালো